Third-person shooters hit the gaming industry in the big wave over the past decades. From games with linear storylines like Gears of War, or looter shooters like, you know, well, there was a lot that came and stayed over the last few years. But what if I told you that there's a platform to not only play, but to also socialize? Let's talk about Bloomverse, a platform that integrates gaming, socializing, NFT markets, influencers, and brands into one fun and interactive environment. It offers play to earn games and a metaverse where users can earn tokens with real world value. I got the chance to play and talk with one of Bloomverse's top players to get an insight of what the gaming aspect of the platform is. And as you know, Tito isn't really that good with playing shooter games. And this is what happened.
おい、知ってるか？俺とお前がだぞ。我々は共に特級という等級に分類されるそうだ。いい機会だ。教えてやる。本物の呪術というものを。領域展開。
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
Okay, so we are joined here by one of the OGs of Bloomverse, Decimator.
Guys.
Okay, so Decimator, can you give us a quick intro about yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. My name is actually Jorge. I'm from Portugal originally, but I'm living in Brazil for the last 10 years. I got married here. I have a 2-year-old kid. I've traveled the world working. I worked in 10 different countries. I started on the Web3 in 2021, so a bit late. I've joined some known projects, and I love the space. I really do. And the gaming aspect of the space, it's what brought me. I joined a small game, well, not so small, called Bomb Crypto. Yeah, in the first time.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
I've heard
And
about
then
it.
it just proliferated. I was all over the place here. Yeah, fun fact about me, I play chess on a very high level. It's one of my favorite things is to play chess on my free time since very early ages.
So should I call you Grandmaster Decimator?
No, not quite at the Grandmaster level, but not far from the low tier master.
As we all know, the biggest decision every gamer has that would be their make or break lifelong choice is their IGN or in-game name, right? So what's the
Correct.
story behind Decimator?
Yeah, I'm very bad picking up nicknames. I really am. So yeah, this was another failure. Yeah, the idea is actually you're pronouncing it right. It's to be called the Decimator, like a hardcore player. But yeah, people do not understand the acronym, so they call me DZM or DZ. Yeah, but the idea is it was to have an hardcore name. Did not work out as I planned, but it's sticked, so I keep it. Everyone around the servers I'm involved and on the game that I'm involved know me by either DZ or DZM or DZMate.
It kind of sounds like intimidating. I mean, if the person knows how to read the whole name. Decimator, what were your childhood or go-to shooter games, and
Okay,
how do you think this translated to you being one of the OG players or one of the top players in Bloomverse?
I'm very old school. Okay, I'm not that young. I'm 38 years old. So my very first games, I would say it was Doom. I don't know if you have heard of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was played on MS-DOS. So yeah, it's probably the first FPS game I played. There were others like Duke Nukem, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's very old school, and I've been playing here and there occasionally. I went from a stage that I went from FPS to playing more strategy or RPG games. As you can imagine, since I like chess a lot, I would love strategy games. But then again, I started going back to playing FPS games, Battlefield, like Call of Duty, and well, now we have Bloomverse, right? It's a natural sequence. Since I'm going to the Web3, I started on Web3. I started looking to also playing FPS games, and Bloomverse is on. It was on the top of the list.
Yeah, I remember Doom. I haven't really played it. What I can recall, it was Quake Arena. Not sure if
Yeah.
you've played it as well. Quake Counter Strike. I remember not going to classes just to be able to play Counter Strike with my classmates. Yeah, that's one of my, well, as for me, the childhood or my go-to shooter games. Let's talk
Yeah.
more about Bloomverse. So, can you share a little bit of your journey with them, like how you discovered this platform and what made you stay with it?
I am a whale on Vispex. Vispex is it's their once Bloomverse launched the BFF collection, their NFT collection. Vispex started doing some weekly tournaments where they offered one of the NFTs from Bloomverse for the winner. Right, the tournaments were playing Bloomverse that match, and I started winning a lot. At some point, of course, I could not win more BFFs because only it was only allowed one per player. So I started looking more into the project. I started getting more engaged. I started purchasing the NFTs because I saw future in it. It was a very smooth gaming experience, very intuitive kind of play. You could feel on our voice chat. It was fun, everyone was having fun while playing it. So yeah, I decided also to invest a lot on the project, and it's I think it will be very fruitful. We have very interesting things coming in the next couple of weeks slash months. So yeah, I'm very happy with my investment.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see all the NFTs that you purchase with me. For someone who likes Web 2 shooter games, what's the advice you can give to someone who wants to explore Web 3 games, such as Bloomverse?
Oh yeah, I do believe you need to jump in, try the game. First of all, you need to love the game. It's not worth for you to come to a Web3 game with the expectation to, yeah, I'm gonna get to reach whatever I want to get from this game, except having fun. It's not, you will lose your time if you just jump in a game and do not love playing the game. That's You need to be immersed on the games. You need to love it, or else it will not be good for anyone, basically. And that's what the Web3 industry is trying to. The Web3 gaming industry is trying to achieve right now. It's to captivate the public by creating great games. I mean, everything else will come with the value that the game can give you, like the fun, the experience. If you get immersed in the game, it will be positive for you, for the project, and very good things will come. That's my advice. Try the games, and if you enjoy the game, stick to the project.
Yes, I definitely agree. It's not every time that it's all about getting rich whenever you invest. I mean, a lot of people are getting kind of like turned off, or like whenever they hear something that has Web3 or NFT in the game. So most, let me say, normies or the people who use the Web2 games won't even give it a try because of those, like, there's like a stigma to
Yeah.
attached to it. Yeah, so they're too afraid to try, or I don't know. You don't want to invest into something that you're not having fun with, of course. That's definitely right. And I can actually I actually need to take that advice as well next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
I,
seen many people investing without even trying the games, for instance.
yeah.
Of course, this will not go well all of the times. Um, and even the players from that come from Web2 and want to try a Web3 game, do it for the fun mainly. And if you want to be introduced in the economy, you can do it. But do try the games to see if you have a good time playing them. There are many good projects around the space right now, and even AAA ones. Only good things are coming for the Web3 space, and Bloomverse is no exception.
I mean, I cannot say that we are still early because we've been saying that for like more than a year, for more than a year now. But I think we are like right in the middle because I'm
Yeah,
looking at the Web3 games as like a baby. Sorry, yeah, as a baby, and then it's kind of growing bit by bit, and I'm so excited about what's going on right now. That's why here we are talking about this new project. Yeah.
I was about to say the exact same thing. I mean, we were a very little baby, and we matured. We are maturing, right?
Yeah.
We are growing. We are learning to speak, how to walk, how to eat properly. Like it's a process. We grew so fast. In such a small amount of time that this bear market, it was kind of predictable. It should be happening. It's part of the growing process, right? So yeah, I believe things will be better from now on, and they can only improve.
Competitive playing, right, can sometimes be tough. As you mentioned earlier, that you also got beaten, despite the fact that you keep on denying that you're one of the best players. I know you are. The competitive playing is tough for your well-being. Players can win, and often more than not get tilted. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that, and lose a lot. Oh yeah. And how do you handle this? I mean, as a gamer yourself.
Yeah, I challenge the person that said it never got tilted ever. It's impossible. Again, it's part of the process of the player, right? You need to get out of the zone. As I told you, I have a good experience in chess, and we have a phrase that we use to say in chess that you learn more by losing than by winning a game. If you win a game, you will not see properly your mistakes. If you lose a game, you will feel your mistakes and try to improve them. If you see the fact that you lost as a learning process, you won't get tilted because it's a win-win situation. Either you win or you learn from the loss. That's my mindset that you cannot lose a game. Basically, if you lose a game, you will learn from it, and it's seeing things like in a positive perspective, basically.
Definitely agree. I mean, there's also a term being coined like EMA, or the positive mental attitude, but it's something that I cannot really retain, especially if I'm in the middle of being tilted and on a loose streak. But given that
it takes time.
Yeah, but with your perspective about, I mean, saying that it's all about how you look at the situation, that you get to learn something despite losing, versus like when you win a game, right? Yeah, that it does really make sense. Because the more you lose, the more you become wiser and become stronger.
Yeah, because your mistakes will be more visible when you lose a game. So if you just grab this experience and okay, I made mistakes there, I need to improve next time. And maybe you're on a streak because you're not making that judgment. You just think you're the best and you will always win. No, you're not. There's always a bigger fish in the tank, right? On the pond.
Definitely.
And how will you become a great player if you strive to be one? Basically, it's a process. It never ends.
Absolutely right. I mean, I normally call those types of people who are like egoists. Whenever there's a mistake being made in a play, they tend to find a reason, except for themselves, about why such thing happened, like why they lose that game or whatnot. And that being said, it will, if you will not acknowledge the mistakes, it will just keep on happening. If you will not learn from it, it will just keep on happening. All right. Okay, any final words or message you want to send out to everyone who's going to be watching?
Yeah, be watchful, please, because I know it's a very well said phrase on Web3. Do not fade this project. But yeah, do not fake this project because I actually have some inside information of on a privileged position here. Bloomverse will offer a different thing to the to go to Web3 than you are used to, you will have lots of fun while doing so. I cannot say anymore because probably Bloom will kill me if I say anymore.
I was actually hoping that there could be a leak somewhere in there, but
No, I cannot, for real. It's
don't
the
worry, we'll
secret
just
of the
edit
god.
it out.
The token that we are using for the game, it will be used to purchase things in the game, also Web2 things. So yeah, I'll leave it like that.
Hold up, you're talking about Bloomies, right?
Correct. That you can win by playing the game. Yeah, that's one. Bloomies.
Okay.
It will be used to purchase Web3 and Web2 things.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
that's
just patching things up, connecting everything. So if, let's say I just got into the Discord server and then just keep on grinding for Bloomies, not spending anything, just grinding it like every day, I can use the Bloomies to buy Web2 stuff.
correct.
Okay.
When
Okay. Now
things
we're talking.
launch up. Yeah, I mean, right now you can stack on Bloomies as we speak. Or you can do them by staking your NFTs and on the game. They're slightly rarer right now.
They have to.
But my advice is stack them as much as you can. And also there is a face value for the Bloomies right now. It's one Bloomie is 10 cents of a dollar.
Oh, oops.
So it's, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
You will
one
be-
Bloomies is equivalent to one Bloomies.
No, there's actually a value for it. It's equivalent to 10 cents of a dollar on purchases, right? But it will be used in game for the purchases that you want to do, and the value is 10 cents of a dollar per Bloomie. And
Okay.
you will see how much this is profitable in a minute when I show you my
Yeah, that's
my
what I'm
NFTs.
actually so excited right now. Okay, is it okay if you show us the NFTs
Yes,
you mentioned that you have purchased with Bloomverse?
Yes.